Hi, I'm MTG, and welcome to my channel where I waste my wild cards on meme decks so you don't have to. And today we are checking out a stonksy, wild, amazing, holy crap, this might be super broken, amazing commander. Yeah, that's the full title of the video, by the way. But I'm really excited to show off this deck because it was one of the commanders where I hadn't really had a chance yet to check out a lot of the aftermath stuff. And with like the spoilers, I kind of felt like weird about looking at the cards since they were spoiled so early. So I hadn't paid much attention until today when the new cards hit Arena. So I just decided I'm going to record a bunch of the cool new stuff that dropped. And this is just kind of my first take on the commander. So I hope you all like it. Yeah. Let's go check out the deck list and I will see you in a second. All right, here is the deck. And oh my goodness, it is really fun to play. And so many interesting wild strategies that you can do. So we're rocking Nashi, Moon's Legacy, and there are 3 CMC, Menace, Ward, which the Ward is super important because that does come in handy for keeping your commander protected, or at least forcing your opponents to use resources trying to take out the commander. So whenever they attack, exile up to 1 target legendary or rat card from your graveyard. So that means like legendary artifacts, legendary creatures, legendary enchantments, whatever. One cool synergy that was there that I want to call out too is if you have like Auto War Lands or Boseiju Who Endures that's in your graveyard, you can actually cast the channel ability with this commander. So you can get additional value just from putting that in the graveyard if you're sacrificing lands to ramp or something like that. So the main thing for this deck, like our main win con here, is Emergent Ultimatum, which is actually pretty easy to get to because we ramp pretty well because we're in green. But what I was trying to grab whenever I had Emergent Ultimatum to like try to win is Vorinclex, Toxrill, and Breach the Multiverse. So Breach the Multiverse is insane in this deck, and I found that more often than not, between these 2 awful creatures, my opponents would let me keep the Breach and cast that. So that has been amazing for value. Another thing as well that's been super helpful value-wise was Bolas's Citadel, especially if we're trying to cast stuff like Emergent Ultimatum. So my goodness, I am so excited for y'all to see this. Before we jump in though, I did want to point out some cool newer cards that I was playing around with too. So I have 2 battles in here. Invasion of Chandelar is pretty dope because of just kind of having another way to get stuff out of the graveyard, but also that flip ability is pretty useful in this deck because we are milling ourselves or having ways where we are putting creatures in our graveyard and then wanting to get value out of them again. So if we're, commander's too expensive, we can always have something like this to help us get things out of the graveyard, or if we want to protect it from graveyard hate, maybe we can do that. The other one is Invasion of Ikoria. I like this because it helped me filter either for a win con or like a mana dork if I needed to ramp really quickly. And then a backup commander effect we have in here is Muldrotha. And this is really amazing, especially if we've milled ourselves a bunch and like have a really nice graveyard. Like the synergies in this deck is wild. So really excited to show you how this deck does, and I will see you out there. Nashi is my commander. Alright, I have to remember, built like 3 decks today, hoping to record a bunch of stuff back to back, and I'm like, what does everything do again? Trying to keep track of all the different decks, We'll do Arcane Signet, Snow-Covered Island, probably ramp with Beanstalk Giant. I like all the new art that they did for this set, though. It's really pretty. I pulled a few Teysas, which I was really happy about when I bought my booster box. Heckin' happy about that. So let's put you on green. Let's go ramp. Get another green source. Yeah, green. Since we now have our Swampity Swamp. Our Swampity Swamp. Oh, Yahenni's good. They got their sack outlet going. Pass. Yep. Off to the perfect starts. That's good. Good for the opponent. Let's do this. And we will just pass and do this on their turn. Wouldn't it be funny if we hit into like a counter spell? Blood on the Snow? We might actually want to keep. Yeah. We even have 3 snowlands to get our commander back. My turn. Okay. This in. Oh, Death Sprout. I might have to cut that. I actually don't like that as a removal piece. We'll attack. I'm trying to force out the Yeheni to use the sack fodder stuff if possible. Okay. Let's just use this now. I'm guessing they're going to want to save it. Okay, so they have sack fodder for days for Yeheni. Oh. Oh, I can search. I had that backwards. We're good. Yep, makes sense. Done. And I think we're gonna decline because we can just get it back out. Decline. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully I don't get more sack fodder. I would love it if they didn't. No more sack fodder. What do you have? Woe Strike. Okay, 2 sack outlets. Seems good. So Yeheni's still gonna live, unfortunately. I don't know what to do about this Yeheni until we get a Baleful Strix or something. Yeah, we'll do this. Destroy all creatures. Resolve all. Got our friend back. Okay. We don't have 3 permanents. This battle is something I'm experimenting with, and it kind of feels bad a lot of times in a hand. Okay, seems good. Are they gonna sacrifice their pitiless plunder to keep Yeheni alive? I think they kind of have to, right? Oh, they're just letting it go? Okay. I'm happy with that trade. I will take that trade. Let's do Shieldred. And Jace. Yes, full auto pay. And then I'm going to target me to mill so I get some cool stuff. Okay. Boop. And then attack. I'm gonna decline, I think, because I don't have the mana to cast anything yet. Alright. Ooh. And we can just cast this now, actually, and get those permanent cards back to hand. What else we got in there? Just the 2 planeswalkers. So uptick Jace, maybe. Oh, they have their own blood in the snow. Oh, that's fine. We can get We'll put the commander back to the command zone, but we'll use the invasion to get back some stuff. I'm guessing they're getting the Henny back. Explains why they're okay with ditching it. Yep. Alright. So let's start with this. We will get you, and you back to hand. We will Dark Ritual. Put Lilliana in. Minus her. And then draw a card. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. That's pretty sweet. Okay, we're gonna Emergent Ultimatum. I haven't cast that card before. I don't really play a lot of Sultai. So they're tutoring. I wonder if it's for like Farewell or some sort of graveyard hate. So that would be pretty darn good. But thankfully we got the stuff out that we really wanted from our graveyard. Okay, so curious what that could be. Well, they're casting it now. Is that what they tutored? No, it can't be. Maybe it looked weird from Marina's side of things. Okay. We're gonna start with this. And Vorinclex, Toxrill, and Breach are gonna be the things I submit. That's a tough decision. These are all really evil cards. Let's get Vorinclex, I think. Oh, never mind. Okay. Never mind, we get both. Like I said, this is the first time I've cast this spell, so that's pretty dope. Let's get Luminous Broodmoth. And then for my graveyard, let's get Shieldred. Oh my god, this is insane. This is broken. What am I doing? This is literally broken. Mill. Sweet. And then we'll put Blood Artist in. And be happy with that turn. Oh my god, that's nuts. Ah! Oh my god, Sultai is so strong. That's literally insane. Wow. I'm like blown away by that. They have to have like a Farewell, I think. That'll definitely blow us out, or it'll hurt us, but not necessarily blow us out of the water. Because anything they tap out, it's not going to untap. Okay. Yawgmoth. And then we will put in... Let's do Shieldred. Sir Conrad. And then I think we're going to make you. And then we're going to use Yawgmoth to put that on there. Sacrifice a zombie. These are like the moments that I wish I could have like on stream where I'm like, yeah, and then everyone can enjoy them with me. But then for whatever reason, every time I pretty much go to stream, it just turns out not so great. And maybe it's just bad at like multitasking or something like that. I don't know. But this is really cool. I guess I'm better at just talking to myself in a room. And there are so many stacks right now. So many triggers. Okay. Well, GG! I'm glad I got to do that. That was insane. Lilliana? Okay. Sacrificing all our stuff. Hopefully it won't matter too much. We'll keep this. I'm gonna put in Llanowar Elves. Oh, and we also have an answer to Lilliana, so that's pretty nice. I'll do this on black, and then we'll do Dryad, and then Rhymewood. Be happy about life and stuff. It's not a bad start. Sack you, I guess. And we'll put in you, you, and we are good on lands. I'm sure they have removal for days. We don't really have any good stuff for drawing. Okay. Giving us some card draw. That's nice of them. Oop. Well, we're not missing our land drops this time. Not this game. All right. Oop. And each player is going to discard a card or sacrifice a creature. But not, or do I want to use that now? Let me, one. Let's get rid of our commander because we can just recast that and we'll get card draw from this morbid trigger. Sweet. Okay. Ooh, Jadar is great. And we have enough to recast our commander. We'll go ahead and attack. And then we're going to have that sack fodder, so they can recast Liliana this turn. We should be fine. Okay. So they did that to draw a card. Shieldred. This is a crazy start. We'll just attack with that to get the card draw. And then, yeah. Make a new one. So we got protection at least there. Sweet. Look at this. Look at this engine going. This is crazy. We'll probably get Jason. Oh, GG's. We just had an amazing ramp start there. Ooh, Tatyova. All right. Stonks money. I really want to keep this. Is it risky? Maybe. I think I will keep it though. Yeah. That Bull's Citadel could be really good for us. Let's chop that in. Yeah. Ooh. We could potentially get that Bolus Citadel early now. That could be spicy. I mean, they have the Tatyova, so this will be really dependent on whether or not we just hit into like a bunch of lands, I think. Let's do this. And attack. Okay. Here we are. The value. We'll put you in, and we would do this and generate 6 mana still. Okay. This is nuts. Ah, oh, are you kidding me? Sag. The first thing off the top is a land. It's a land. Of course. That's how it would go. Oh, good. Okay. Well. No blocks. Okay. Let's get you. And you. Done. That's pretty darn sweet. Oh my god, this is crazy. Are we for real right now? This is nuts. Oh my god. I can't believe that just happened. Here we go. All right. That happened. I can't believe that happened. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Guess we didn't need our commander. What else we got in here? Got some good stuff. Put our commander in though. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. It's a legendary artifact that we can cast with our commander. Ooh, 14/14. We will search up this Zagoth Triome. Wow, me trying to pronounce stuff. Put you into play. We will blow up that because they're tapped out, so no point in waiting for their turn to do this. We will get a green source. And I think we want to put Ren. We will go to the battlefield. Okay. Okay. Let's just have you. Okay. And then let's minus this down and attack for lethal. Wow. That was nutty. Because I also was thinking too, we could get back the Bolus's Citadel with the commander, but we didn't need to. GG's, opponent. Ooh, Delina Wild Mage. So definitely Terror the Peaks kind of shenanigans. We'll keep, because it's going to be a really fast ramp for us. So Woodland Chasm can go in tapped. Llanowar Elves. Our little elfie friends just doing elfie things, you know? Okay. Well, I think we still want to do Dryad. Ooh, definitely still want to do Sweet. Put you in. This is going to be great. Okay. And then we'll just consider on their turn, I think. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. It's pretty sweet. Actually, I'm just going to do this now. We'll keep. Perfect. Perfect. Put you in. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Let's put in Commander. And you. And attack for 2. Oh my god. We're going to be able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are we going to be able to do this next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We had another land off the top. I think we can. Didn't hit the other land, but I think that's fine. So let's discard, because we can get Yawgmoth back anyways. What do we want? There's a lot of good stuff. Probably Madrotha. Yeah. Attack here. Attack here. We will submit 0 because we can't cast them right now. Bonk, bonk. Okay. Solemn. I think I'm trying to go for probably Terror of the Peaks, huh? Okay, if we can get a land off the top here. Ooh. Oh, they're just ramping. That's smart. We'll block the commander. And then that's gonna... Oh, it exiles. Oh, hell yes. Okay. So... we're gonna get... Vorinclex, Breach, Toxrill. Submit 3. This is gonna be insane. Oh my god, that's insane. And the thing about this is, like, I feel comfortable just pitching something like Yawgmoth into the bin because we can get it back with the commander. Like, it's so crazy, the value. Davriel, the Soul Broker. I like the ramp situation here. I think I will keep it. Yeah. Blue. Might be a risky hand to keep. Boop. Take action. Let's get a Swampy Source. All right. That'll be good food. Let's get a forest and an island. The forest gonna play tapped. And no blocks. Okay. Block here. I think we're okay. Let's do this first, though. We'll pay 2. And then I think we want to get maybe Toski in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This invasion 2 will be sweet. Okay. Vidar is important. Yeah, let's put in you. And then you. Alright. Well, GG's. Alright, I hope you had fun. Like, oh my god, this deck is insane. Just the things I was able to do, I don't think I've ever done in Magic before, which was a blast. I haven't really played much Sultai, so this was super cool to check out, and I don't know, see why people love Modrotha so much, because oh my god, I love it. But with this, I had a hard time thinking of like what the MVP card is for this deck, because there's just so many synergies and so many really good plays. Like Fauna, for example, like, okay, we discard a card, but then we can just recast it, and having our commander's ability here kind of made our graveyard feel like another hand. And so if something got blown up, yes, that, you know, original copy is exiled, but for the most part, it didn't really matter. But I think the two things that like won us games was Emergent Ultimatum, allowing us to cast like Breach the Multiverse. So these two cards, maybe the top MVP cards, I'm not entirely sure. And then Muldrotha, the Gravetide, I think also deserves a good shout out because it essentially acted as a backup commander. For the main setback, I would say, with this commander is the fact that you have to attack in order for its ability to trigger. So you do have to be a bit cognizant there, and maybe adding some effects that kind of are a bit more evasion focused are good. But overall, I wasn't like super worried if I attacked in and died, because we did have other things like Muldrotha, or we had Kaya's Ghost Form, or some other kind of like graveyard recursion that could help us get our commander out of the graveyard. But yeah, maybe like more evasion effects would be good for that commander, just so you could feel like you could safely attack with it and not have to worry about it dying. Overall, again, this deck was really cool. I have a lot of these cards in paper, so I'm kind of tempted to build it out and then maybe try it on a good clean commander episode. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any card recommendations or cool synergies you would recommend, I would love to hear them. And yeah, have a good one, and bye.